Hi, and welcome to today's update on Safemoon. Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. So let's start off, as always, by having a look at the price and seeing what's going on in the market. And like I've mentioned for the last couple of days, the price has been very much stable. Yes, it's been bouncing around, but a decrease of only 7% in a day isn't a significant amount in the crypto world. We've seen the volume go up as well. Look at that, 37%. So if we just have a look at the last 7 days, we're seeing a stabilization of the price, and generally that's creating a good flooring for it to push up and increase further. I know there'll be some people who did buy it much higher and are probably quite anxious for it to go up, but obviously they must be aware that it is for the long term, and so we're holding on to see how far it can go up with a lot of things in the pipeline. So if we just get started and see what's been going on in the world, as it says here, it's been listed on 8 exchanges. Safemoon is now on 8 exchanges, and that's within 70 days of birth. They certainly are breaking records, which is very impressive. And they've pretty much said we will be going on more exchanges as well. It just takes time. Even just getting listed on one exchange is quite the process. So to be able to do 8 is very impressive. And just below here as well is talking about MXC Exchange now fully trading the tokenomics. So if you're not aware, there are some platforms, there are some exchanges that aren't able to provide the tokenomics of Safemoon. So in the way that it taxes and rewards as well. So on those, you would only get the price increase, not the auto staking as well. So in that instance, there are some exchanges who are now making sure that they can change what the way in which they operate, because there is the mechanics of their exchange that they need to do it where they're holding it, and MXC now allows that to happen, which is great to see that these exchanges are not only listing Safemoon, they are adopting the way in which Safemoon is intending to work as well. So great stuff there from MXC2. One thing we're seeing here as well is the numbers keep on increasing. And I'd mentioned yesterday how it had gone up a significant amount in the last few days. Now more than 1.4 million holders. So it's still growing very fast. And that is absolutely great news. I think it's so impressive to be at that sort of level, like I was saying, in only 70 days. So I think this is going to keep on going, keep on getting adopted, especially where people see that this is doing a lot more than initially expected. It's been adopted, it's getting credibility. There's a number of things going on. The CerTic security audit as well, a number of listings in various other exchanges. There's a lot more in terms of the roadmap. Now we have the funding as well for the Safemoon exchange. The 1 million donation mark was hit just the other day. And so there's a lot being built, and this is going to bring value. And so I think the holders will continue to increase. One thing to mention that's happened in the last day or so, it's CZ from Binance, the CEO of Binance, did make a comment that if he is continued to be bombarded by messages, it won't mean that a coin will get listed. Now, he also mentioned as well in a different AMA as well that he doesn't get involved in the listings. He doesn't even see sight of them, and he usually finds out afterwards. And I think the reason why he's also mentioned that, and we can see here as well, John Caroni, the CEO, mentioning, please stop spamming Binance. Please be respectful. And that's very much because there were people in the community who, yes, want to support and help Safemoon, but were obviously saying to Binance, look, we're a big coin. Why aren't you listing us? Please list us now. And they were going on. So that Safemoon is growing. We're growing at a very good rate. Yes, we want to be on the big exchanges like Binance, the biggest exchange in the world at the moment, but it does take time, and it is a process. And I think now with this working within its business plan, it's going to be small steps at a time, and there are a number of things going on. So I think even if Binance will list it, it will come in time. So John Caroni mentioning that, and it's just getting more and more visibility. There are more people behind it as well, and I've just seen here. This is just an article. There are many like this, and it's talking about Jake Paul and Keemstar. And for those who are wondering who these individuals, it's very much about people who are in on social media, YouTubers, and here it says Daniel Keem, known as Keemstar, runs a Twitter account over 2 million followers, and he has his own Drama Alert YouTube channel as well with 5 million subscribers. So these are people who were talking about it and getting more visibility to people who may not actually be within the crypto world, who might be interested, who might have never heard of Safemoon as well. We all have because we're in the crypto world and we've come across it, but obviously there's a great majority who are not. And here it mentions check your Safemoon right now. The price is going through the roof. So people are going to hear this and they're going to think, okay, let's look into what this is. Similarly with Jake Paul as well, who has a number of followers, 3.9 million. He has even more on his YouTube channel as well. And it just, everybody needs Safemoon or this will be you. Very, very sad there like that. So it's great to see this visibility, this growing, and more people talking about it. And I think given time, the amount of holders, the value will increase to grow. And one thing that I do like to look at as well, there is someone on Reddit who does have a look at and see how much the whales are holding. And generally, they are selling a little by little. And as it mentions here, the whales have only gone down by 9 million coins today, officially the smallest I've seen since I've been tracking. So what we are seeing is the whales, the really big holders, the ones with the big accounts and the big holdings of Safemoon, are slowly releasing them. And I think that's good in a way, in the sense that it allows more stability. There's no one or few individuals that can manipulate the price a great deal, but clearly they're also holding on, which just means that they are expecting it to be worth a lot more. If these people were expecting it, I'm sure they would be selling up, but they're not. They're holding on. They can see the value. They know what's on the roadmap, what's in the pipeline, and they believe it will go up in the long term. So they're holding on. And just lastly, it's always nice to see some of these memes. And this is everyone in the community right now waiting for the next bull run. And as you can see, it's just bouncing around the same sort of price, but clearly waiting around and just seeing where it goes, just waiting for it to push up. And like I mentioned, I think that generally will, what we do tend to see in prices, it stabilizes, then it goes up, and then it stabilizes, and then it's got another flooring to go up from as well. But there you go. That's today's update on Safemoon. I hope you found that useful, valuable. Do bring these out daily. Do consider subscribing if you do like the sound of that. Please do give me a like. It does help the channel. But there you go. That's Safemoon today's update, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.